Babes, welcome back. We love you, we see you. And babes, can someone please explain to me why it's only the middle of the week, but emotionally it feels like we've lived 17 different lives already?
I mean, time is basically a construct at this point. I'm exhausted.
So exhausted. But Snark Squad,
Uh-huh.
we have got you covered today. I am currently holding a massive, ice-cold watermelon mojito.
Which is absolutely necessary for survival today.
Literally necessary.
Yeah.
And I'm telling myself it's summer, and it has fruit in it, so, it counts as hydration.
I mean, analytically speaking, watermelon is like 90% water. Right.
Why?
And mint is a leafy green. So you're basically drinking a highly fermented salad.
I love that for me, a fermented salad. Cheers to that, and cheers to you guys for making it through another brutal week.
Cheers. We are leaning fully into the delusions that get us through the day.
Oh my gosh, delusion is the word of the week. Because I have to confess something to you.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I officially entered my summer cooking era.
Oh, no.
Yes. I bought the linen apron. I made the Pinterest board. But, okay, last night's dinner was a complete and utter disaster.
Wait, what did you actually try to make?
I tried to make one of those viral TikTok whipped feta and heirloom tomato tarts.
Oh, I've seen those. They look so easy on a 30-second video.
Right. But the reality was, my kitchen looking like an active crime scene. The feta would not whip. It just turned into this sad, clumpy paste.
Of course it did.
And then I burned the puff pastry so badly the smoke alarm went off.
Okay, I have to ask you a serious question. Do you actually enjoy cooking? Or do you just enjoy the aesthetic of saying you cook while you're waiting to eat?
Oh, I feel so attacked right now. But, you're totally right. I just wanted the aesthetic photo for my Instagram story.
It happens to all of us. I mean, the peak of my own culinary delusion was trying to make a beef Wellington.
Stop. A beef Wellington. That is so hard.
I know. I had pure, unearned confidence. I spent an obscene amount of money on the tenderloin, wrapped it all up, and put it in the oven.
On what happened?
The timer went off, I sliced into it, and it was entirely raw, cold to the touch.
Oh, ew. No.
The pastry was a soggy, gray tragedy. I mean, every meal of that caliber starts with delusion and ends with us just looking at each other and saying, should we have just ordered Uber Eats?
Uber Eats is always the answer.
Yeah.
It's just so funny how our expectations clash so violently with reality,
It really is. And we see that everywhere, especially in our day jobs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for the Snark Squad who doesn't know, we are both dentists at different clinics. And the dental chair is like a microcosm of human chaos.
It's a psychological pressure cooker. People are so vulnerable.
They really are. What was your high and low today?
Well, the high was actually really sweet. This 80-year-old patient brought me a perfectly ripe tomato from his garden just because I mentioned I liked gardening like 6 months ago.
Oh, that is so pure. I love him.
I know, it was beautiful. But then the chaos. I had a teenager on laughing gas for a minor procedure.
Oh, boy. Laughing gas confessions are the best.
He literally stared dead-eyed at the ceiling and whispered, I was the one who let the hamsters out in the 3rd grade.
No way.
Yeah.
A decade-old cold case solved in your chair.
Completely unprompted. But the worst part of my day was spending 5 minutes trying to pry a dental mirror out of the mouth of an 8-year-old.
Ouch. They have so much jaw strength.
He clamped down on it like a pit bull, and his mother was just sitting there scrolling on her phone, completely unbothered.
Naturally, just ignoring the whole situation.
What about you? Did you have any villa-level drama at your clinic?
Oh, it was the absolute trenches today. But my sweetest moment was this terrified 5-year-old girl who held my hand the whole time and called me a tooth princess.
See, that makes it all worth it.
It really does. But then, the absolute delusion of my afternoon, this guy in his 20s comes in, refuses to take out his AirPods.
Oh, I hate that.
Right. I asked him to take one out so he could hear me, and the audio just leaks out. He was blasting the Shrek soundtrack.
You're joking.
Nope. Smash Mouth's All-Star at maximum volume while getting a cavity filled.
That is deeply unhinged behavior. That's not a relaxing vibe.
Not at all. And then I had a patient demand an emergency extraction because they said their tooth was wiggling.
Let me guess, it was completely healthy.
Solid as a rock. I took x-rays, everything. I asked them to show me, and they pushed on it with so much force their entire head moved.
People really do not understand anatomy. If you push any bone with 30 pounds of pressure, it will yield a little bit.
I had to gently explain that to them. It's just like, we create these narratives in our heads, right? Like, my tooth is loose, or I'm a master chef.
And we aggressively ignore all the evidence that proves us wrong.
Which perfectly transitions to the completely unnecessary purchase I made for us this week.
Oh, God, what did you buy?
Okay, don't be mad. I bought us matching 40-ounce triple insulated tumblers. in sage green.
Of course he did.
I know they were expensive, but I convinced myself they'll magically make us drink more water. It's an investment.
They are very aesthetic, I'll give you that. But we really need to analyze why adults become emotionally tethered to water cups.
Because they're cute.
They're essentially stainless steel security blankets. It's the illusion of control. We think buying wellness products actually makes us healthier.
I mean, if the water stays cold, I'll drink it.
Honestly, we've collectively spent more money trying to become hydrated than we have on actual therapy.
Okay, you didn't have to call me out like that. But right now, my healthiest, most committed relationship is with this tumbler.
That is a very low bar.
I know, but it doesn't ghost me. Which brings me to my latest spiral. I am utterly convinced, like I feel it in my bones, that this is the week I delete all the dating apps forever.
Right. Okay. Let's just point out that you say this exact phrase roughly once a month.
I mean, yeah, but this time I mean it.
What was the catalyst this time? Who broke you?
It was pure false advertising. I matched with this guy. His profile was gorgeous, said he loved hiking, gourmet cooking, deep conversations.
Standard dating app lies.
Exactly. We meet for coffee. I find out his idea of hiking is walking down the street to the pub. His gourmet cooking is microwaving a frozen pizza. And the deep conversation.
Please tell me it wasn't crypto.
He trapped me in a 20-minute unblinking monologue about blockchain architecture. I am done. I'm only meeting people organically from now on.
I hate to break it to you, but meeting someone organically is a myth invented by rom-coms.
You don't think I can just reach for an avocado at the farmer's market and brush hands with my soulmate?
The statistical reality is that you'll just get cornered by someone weird at a gas station at midnight.
That's so depressing.
It's true. The apps are awful, but people are awful everywhere. My last app fail, the guy had photos from like 5 years ago.
Oh, I hate a catfish.
The fashion was a dead giveaway, but his prompt said he wanted a travel partner to see the world, so I asked about his favorite trip.
Let me guess, he hasn't been anywhere.
He deadpanned that he doesn't own a passport and hates leaving his immediate tri-state area.
What? Why would he put that in his profile then?
Because it's performative. It's what he thinks makes him sound interesting.
People are just wild. But babes, enough about our own romantic disasters. Let's head into the villa, where somehow everyone finds love after knowing each other for literally 48 hours.
I am so ready to unpack this. Love Island UK Season 13, Episode 45 was a masterclass in audacity.
The whiplash I got from this episode, my neck actually hurts. We have to start with Aidan.
We have to lay out the exact timeline here because context is everything.
Right, so during the Snog, Marry, Pie game just a couple days ago, Aidan completely destroyed his promise to Priya.
He blew it up.
He kissed Elicia, he married Ellie, and he pied Jasmine. Pure chaos. But now, in this episode, he does a total 180.
It was a strategic realignment.
He pulls Priya for a chat and says his head and heart are 100% with her.
Yeah.
Like the challenge never even happened.
He is attempting a complete narrative rewrite for the cameras.
But wait, let me be emotional for a second. Is there any chance he just had a genuine epiphany?
No.
Come on. Like, maybe he realized what he was losing. Maybe kissing Elicia made him realize he actually loves Priya.
I am violently shooting this theory down. You have to look at the math. The finale is 2 weeks away.
You think it's just about the 50K?
Absolutely. Aidan only settled for Priya because Elicia bruised his ego. Remember when Elicia came in?
Oh yeah, she chose Finley first.
Exactly. She bypassed Aidan for Finley. Aidan's market value dropped, so he retreated to his safe harbor, which is Priya.
Ugh, you're right. It's so cynical, but it's true. It's not love, it's survival.
It's purely game theory.
Okay, speaking of ruthless game theory, we need to talk about Priya's cold-hearted rejection of Ethan. I wanted to cry for him.
It was a brutal sequence to watch.
He was such a green flag. He made her breakfast. He was checking on her. And the second he said he'd take a step back so she could think, she literally just shut him down.
She activated that exit clause immediately.
She was like, great, thanks, bye, and ran off to find Aidan.
Because Priya is treating her coupling like a corporate merger.
A corporate merger. That is exactly what it is.
Think about it. Ethan is a risky, late-stage startup. Aidan is a blue-chip stock.
Right, the public knows Aidan.
Exactly. Late bombshell pairings never win. She knows she needs an original cast member to get to the finale.
It was so uncomfortable. Ethan's back wasn't even fully turned, and she was shouting across the garden for Aidan.
Zero empathy, but highly efficient.
Which completely triggers Alicia's spiral. Elicia just snaps.
And honestly, it was an explosive disruption of the villa's status quo.
She marches up to them and calls their connection total bullshit. And then drops the bomb that Aidan was begging her for a kiss in bed the night before.
Which completely shatters Aidan's fake epiphany narrative.
Yes, she exposed him. But what made me gasp out loud was Priya and Aidan's reaction.
It was reality TV gold.
They literally marched straight into the hideaway, right in front of Ethan and Elicia, just to prove a point.
It was a primate display of territorial dominance.
It was so petty.
The hideaway is supposed to be private, but they used it purely as a front stage mechanism to spite Elicia.
And the dialogue in there. Priya looking at him and saying, "You make me a better person."
Delivered with the emotional range of a customer service rep reading a script.
I had to cover my eyes.
Yeah.
It felt like an audition tape for an Instagram sponsorship.
It absolutely was. They're just feeding the edit booth sound bites.
Okay, but we have to move on to the bedroom, because I need your analytical breakdown of the Barbados culture defense.
Oh, this was a sociological masterpiece of an excuse.
Right. So Mike is literally backing it up on Aidan in the bedroom, grinding on him. Samraj is standing right there, looking visibly sick.
His body language was entirely closed off.
And Micah just stops, looks at him, and says, "It's just how we dance in Barbados. It's carnival vibes."
We have to dismantle this. Micah, you have been in a Spanish villa for 40 days.
Yes.
You are wearing pajamas on a synthetic carpet on a Tuesday. This is not carnival.
The synthetic carpet, I'm crying.
You cannot use a macro-cultural festival to excuse a microaggression in your relationship.
She was totally weaponizing her heritage to gaslight Samraj. And he couldn't say anything because he didn't want to look uncultured on TV.
It was a brilliant, toxic trap.
Unbelievable. Okay, let's talk about Love Island Fest, because we need to roast the production budget this season.
The aesthetic decay is impossible to ignore at this point.
Usually, they rent a beach club, they get a yacht, fire breathers.
Yes, historically, it's a massive spectacle to break up the monotony.
This year, they literally just dragged 2 speakers onto the front patio.
It looked like a poorly funded university mixer.
And Joel Corey was just wedged in the corner by the front door.
It only highlighted their confinement. But despite the budget cuts, the psychological warfare they unleashed with the blindfold game was top tier.
Oh, the if you know game was chaotic. Headphones, blindfolds, vibrating phones.
It's the architectural equivalent of a panopticon. They feel exposed but can't see who is judging them.
Let's hit the prompts. Prompt 1, giving desperate. Julia and Lorenzo picked Elicia and Aidan. Is Elicia desperate or just doing her job?
She is a late-stage bombshell. It's her job to destabilize couples. Julia and Lorenzo picking her is just in-group bias.
Right, they're punching down at the new girl to protect the originals.
Exactly. It's self-preservation.
Prompt 2, brings out the worst in each other. Aidan and Elicia get teamed up, and they pick Jasmine and Kavan. Why does Aidan hate his own brother's relationship?
It's pure projection and insecurity. Aidan views himself as the main character.
Yes. He can't stand that Kavan might have a better storyline.
He's trying to sabotage Kavan by inception. If he drags Kavan's relationship down, his own messy track record doesn't look as bad.
It's so dark. Okay, prompt 3, in it for the 50K. Simba and Angelista pick Micah and Samraj. And Simba's explanation was brutal.
It was a sociological masterstroke. Simba calmly pointed out that Micah only talks about lifestyle and brand deals.
Right, and Samraj talks about actual future planning.
Simba correctly identified a catastrophic mismatch in core values. Micah was furious because her personal brand was threatened on camera.
Her PR mask completely slipped.
Okay.
Final prompt, my favorite moment, walking red flag. Yasmin and Tommy pick Finley.
An objectively accurate diagnosis.
And Tommy stood on business.
Yeah.
He looked Finley in the eye and owned it. But Finley's response?
We're all red flag. The ultimate narcissistic deflection tactic. It's called leveling.
Leveling.
Yes, when you're caught doing something bad, you drag everyone else down to your level to dilute your guilt.
Wow. So toxic. And speaking of toxic, we have to talk about the Ellie walkout rumors. Twitter and Reddit are on fire.
The tea is indeed scalding.
People are saying Ellie literally quit and walked out because Finley got dumped in a secret vote. Is it romantic or is she crazy?
It represents a catastrophic failure of logic driven by environmental trauma.
So not a grand romantic gesture.
No, it's a trauma bond. The producers isolate them, manipulate their sleep, and it creates conditions similar to Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh my God.
Finley causes her anxiety, but in that environment, he's also the only one who can resolve it. She's panicking because her anchor is gone.
That makes it so much darker. She threw away her TV career for a guy who put her in the doghouse. Okay, we need to rank these people. Segment 1, Yeah, couple power rankings.
Based on chemistry, trust, entertainment, and long-term potential.
Top tier, the actual romantics. I am fighting for Yasmin and Tommy.
Yeah.
They are exclusive, they stay in their own bubble, and Tommy has integrity.
I'll validate that. Psychologically, they have a secure attachment style.
They just seem so safe.
Yeah.
Okay, middle tier, safe but suspicious.
I am putting Julia and Lorenzo right in the center.
But they're the public's #1 right now.
Which is exactly why I'm suspicious. Lorenzo said his goal is just to sunbathe and laugh. They're coasting. They haven't had a real stress test.
That's true. They look perfect on paper, but might shatter in the real world. All right, bottom tier. The scam artists. We both know who this is.
Priya and Aidan, dead last.
-0 long-term potential.
It is a contractual alliance, not a romance. They will do one awkward press tour and unfollow each other in a week.
Purely held together by 50 grand. Which brings us to segment 2, text message of doom.
The ultimate twist.
Maya Jama gate crashes the budget festival. Julia and Lorenzo are safe, but Martha and Jordan, Lola and Sean, and Micah and Samraj are in the bottom.
And the twist is, Julia and Lorenzo have to choose who goes home.
It's an impossible choice.
It's a classic prisoner's dilemma. Do you dump a strong couple to eliminate competition, or keep a weak one to secure your own win?
You think Lorenzo would actually dump Micah and Samraj just to get rid of a rival?
If he's playing Machiavellian game theory, yes. Micah and Samraj take up too much screen time.
But the social fallout would be huge. Julia wants to be the villa mom. She couldn't handle the backlash. I think they'll take the easy way out and dump Martha and Jordan.
It will be the ultimate test of their character.
Okay, segment 3. Villa superlatives. Handing out the shady awards. Biggest flirt.
Yeah, obviously.
Because of the compartmentalization.
Exactly. He kisses everyone in the challenges, blames the game, and then claims loyalty to Priya in private. It's masterful avoidance of consequences.
Infuriating. Okay, main character energy. I have to give it to Priya.
Controversial, but analytically sound.
She made the whole episode about her. The dumping of Ethan, the fight with Elicia, the spike trip to the Hideaway. She is producing the show from the inside.
She understands the medium. Next, walking red flag. Has to be Finley.
A giant waving crimson banner.
His inability to take accountability is terrifying.
Okay, most delusional. You have a very strong argument for this one.
I'm giving most delusional to Elicia.
But she was the one calling out the fake behavior.
She was, but look at the timeline. She chose Finley over Aidan just a day ago. She made Aidan her backup plan, and now she's furious he won't drop everything for her.
Ouch. Yeah, you can't be mad when your safety net leaves. Finally, couple weed third wheel.
Tommy and Yasmin.
Unquestionably. They're the only normal people left. I would love to just have a mojito with them and watch the drama.
They are the psychological palate cleanser.
All right, segment 4. Tomorrow night predictions. 1 prediction, 1 green flag, 1 red flag, 1 chaotic theory. I'll go first.
Synthesize the data.
Prediction. Julie and Lorenzo dump Martha and Jordan because it causes the least friction. Green flag. Tommy maintaining eye contact while calling Finley a red flag.
Nonviolent direct communication.
Red flag. Priya's terrifying ability to turn her emotions off and on. Chaotic theory. I think Elicia self-evicts. I think the embarrassment is going to break her and she just walks out.
That would be spectacular television. My turn. Prediction. Producers drop 2 legacy bombshells right after the dumping to cause maximum paranoia.
Oh, I love that.
Green flag. Simba's emotional intelligence while explaining the 50K prompt.
So mature.
Red flag. Aidan's weird obsession with dragging Kavan down, its deep-seated family trauma, and my chaotic theory. I think it's a double dumping.
Wait, really?
Yes. And I predict Priya will sense the danger and fake a massive, tearful, I love you, just to manipulate Julie and Lorenzo into saving her.
Faking an I love you for the prize money. She totally would. She's playing 3D chess.
She's managing a corporate crisis.
My brain is spinning. But babes, before we go, Snark Squad, we need you in the comments.
We need your data.
Number 1.
Oh.
What is one kitchen gadget you swear by for your summer cooking era? Help me.
Number 2. Are you still in the dating app trenches or happily free?
Give us your chaotic coffee date stories. And number 3, which couple are you actually rooting for?
Don't forget to subscribe and leave a 5-star review.
And share the podcast with another messy babe who needs to catch up. Stay flirty.
Stay chaotic.
And we'll see you on the Snark side.